Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Royal Blue Tarot. It is divinely designed and aligned that we are in this space together. My intention is to provide you with messages for your most optimum and opulent life experience. If you're here, you're spiritual royalty, and there's messages here for you. We're going to do a quick energy check. We're going to do a quick collective read. Thank you so much for all the new subscribers, likes, and personal readings. I am offering a November special of $11 off of a personal read. So it's $33. Just going to go ahead and shuffle the decks a couple times. Go ahead and take a couple of deep cleansing breaths and set your intentions for the reading. Why are you here? What brought you here? I pray that you receive the messages with undeniable resonance. Interesting how a couple of the cards were having a hard time bridging. But let's go ahead and get into it and see what messages we have for the collective today. So thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, ancestors, and guides of the highest love and light. I pray that you get the messages that you need to hear and not that you want to hear. Thank you, Spirit. I love that success is at the top of the Soul's Journey lesson cards. Let's go ahead and see what's the energy today. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Worry. And at the bottom of the deck is peace. Very interesting. A little bit of a bipolar energy here. Worry is the energy, but at the same time, peace is what you don't see coming. That's the underlying energy. That's what's on the way. So, Spirit, what messages do we have to assist the collective in regards to worry? So you could be worried about a contract, a marriage, a partnership, past life soul connection. Queen of Pentacles could be concerned about money, working from home, some sort of a court case in regards to money. Whatever it is that you're concerned about, there's the need to see it from a different perspective. And the affirmation for peace is, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. And for worry, it says, I am learning that worry does not change an outcome. So whatever's going on, I'm hearing Ephesians 6, the whole armor of God, considering reading that scripture, speaking it over yourself and your life. But there is clarity coming in. I'm still picking up something on like the court of law. Could be something in related to home, or again in regards to marriage and a connection. Okay. Page of Cups in reverse. Not receiving the truth from someone, an apology that hasn't come in yet. You're concerned that something that you've been expecting has not arrived. But again, worrying, and then in that scripture, that worrying doesn't add 1 cubit to your stature. Like you literally cannot make anything happen by worrying. So this apology is coming, but it has been delayed, and there is a divine reason for that. This person could be dealing with a court situation. I'm getting some sort of legal situation. Continue to nurture yourself, pour into yourself. What is it that you need right now? I'm also getting that you could be a little closed off to this apology as far as letting it in. I'm drawn to the fact that the Queen of Cups, her cup has a lid on it, but she is looking at it so intently as if she's so focused on herself, she's unable to receive anything. So you could have so much anxiety going on that you're not able to receive this apology at this time. Knight of Pentacles, this commitment has been very slow to come. I did see the Two of Pentacles in my other deck. Very interesting here. Typically the Two of Pentacles is depicted with an infinity halo going around the pentacles. You're finding balance at the moment. So whatever it is that you're waiting for it to come in, it's taking a really long time to arrive because you're finding balance maybe within your money. You're embodying some sort of security within yourself. And there's a message here to be confident about what it is that's coming to you, because you know there's one major arcana card out so far, and it's the very first one, which is the Hierophant: commitment, marriage, contracts. Eight of Cups wanted to show itself. You've still been releasing a lot of things. We have the Two of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, which is still another eight. And eight pentacles out on the board. So you're working really hard on your money right now. There is truth that's going to come in that's going to bring balance to a situation, but you are finding direction in regards to your creative project. Whatever your work that you're doing right now, you're committed to work at the moment. You're committed to your stability. You're committed to your finances. You're committed to yourself. So there is truth, clarity, commitment coming. But it seems like you're not necessarily open and receptive to it. The Queen is so focused on the Pentacle. The Queen is so focused on the Cup. You're looking at your direction. Where is it that you're going? Two is also decisions. It's also about balance. Here's another card about balance within your stability and your work life. So there's a sense of being energetically closed off to whatever this apology is or this communication coming in. This is the only other cup out here. So as if like being receptive to someone bringing you an additional cup, it seems like you're not necessarily ready at the moment. You're still doing a lot of inner work. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. We have the Devil to the Knight of Cups. Okay, Spirit told me to switch these. So you're following your heart and you're still releasing attachments. And you could just feel bound by the fact that with all of the pentacles, it's as if like you're not feeling free when it comes to your material world, to your finances. You're navigating through a lot of change at the moment. And there's that King of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm picking up a little bit on that connection to someone else that you do still feel tied to, but it's as if you just don't have clarity, you don't have the capacity for that connection at the moment because you're still healing. You're still figuring out your truth about what you're wanting in your life. There's a lot for you to be looking at right now. There's a lot going on in your life. It is Scorpio season. There's a lot going on with everybody at the moment. Seven of Cups. Yeah, you're feeling like confused and like you're really just navigating your way. Ten of Cups is at the bottom of this deck with the Seven of Pentacles. So you are wanting your wish fulfillment. You do want family. You do want commitment. You do want a new cycle in love. At the same time, again, you're reflecting a lot on your material world at the moment. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Let me know how this message is resonating with you. We have the Two of Pentacles, and I saw it earlier, so that's just triple confirmation. When I saw my other deck here, there was a card, as I was picking up the cards, I saw the Two of Pentacles. We have the Two of Pentacles here, and then here it is again. So triple confirmation. I'm also seeing 222, which still is the energy of the six. So you finding balance within your material world, within yourself, even you embodying security, right? You could have been in survival mode for such a long time that you're still getting grounded and feeling a true sense of security and trust in your life. because your finances may have been very up and down. And so again, you're still working on that, and it's been taking you a while to do that. And you're nurturing, you're taking grounded action, you're nurturing yourself. It's like balancing between yourself, taking care of your body, making sure that you are doing your practices, that you're exercising, that you're meditating, that you're really taking care of yourself, but also you're finding security within your money. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, first card out was a card of Taurus, all of the pentacles here, even with the devil here, I'm getting Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn very strongly. We did just pass the Taurus full moon. So again, and Mercury retrograde is coming. So this apology, this communication from someone does seem to be coming in, even with the Knight of Cups here. There is action being taken. At the same time, you're so focused on other things. I'm getting that Spirit is delaying this. It's going very slow so that you can get grounded within yourself. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Okay. Seven of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. So I saw the Five of Pentacles already again. So again, you're like kind of guarded, a little blocked in regards to communication coming in, because you're finding your footing. You are at a good position. You're finally getting recognition. You're experiencing a sense of success. At the same time, you're still navigating through this change. You're still finding stability. Very interesting that the Five of Pentacles landed on top of the Six of Pentacles. That's 11 Pentacles. So you are elevating in regards to your money. There is a sense of you walking through change and feeling like things are not where you want them to be yet. At the same time, the divine is providing you with relief. You're receiving equal give and take from the universe. There's seven pentacles here, and this is seven of wands. So 77, the energy of temperance, balance, finding balance, and really integrating the energy, heavy on embodiment before you wind up going through a spiritual test. Temperance comes before the devil. I'm hearing pride before the fall. This is why you have to make sure that you're balanced within your finances, within your body, within your mind. Like you're getting balanced within yourself in all aspects, so that once I'm getting this person comes in that could be very tempting to you because you previously had a codependent relationship with this person. So you're finding your own sense of security before this person comes in. And because we pick up a lot on twin flame energy and soulmates and separation in regards to this channel, with the Hierophant here and the Two of Pentacles, I'm picking up on that soul contract. You both are doing this. Things are being delayed for a divine reason so that you both can find balance, so that when you do come together, there is not a sense of codependency. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. We have the Six of Swords. So things are moving to calmer waters. There is going to be some sort of a peaceful conversation with the Page of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Cups here. This is about an offer of love that is coming in, an apology and an offer of love, love in action. Six of Swords, Spirit helping this connection to be taken to calmer waters. Absolutely beautiful. North Node, destined to have. I do believe that, and then there's the Two of Pentacles again. So that's 4 times within the reading that the Two of Pentacles has shown itself. And again, we do have the North Node. I love when this card comes out for you. I'm also picking up on like unicorn energy. I know that's not necessarily a unicorn, but I'm picking up on unicorn energy. Like you're super special. And I'm hearing that song, I can make you feel so special, girl. So this person coming in definitely wants to make you feel special. And again, with this connection that we pick up on all the time. Now, at first we were picking up on concerns and worry and wanting to have peace. Six of Swords is peace, okay, coming in. But the fact that you're destined to have this, okay? So soulmates and separation, twin flamers, as if this connection is destined to come back together. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. What other messages do you have? You're also destined to have balance. And with the Two of Pentacles, with that infinity symbol going around it depicted in the cards, is if like money long. Okay, now whenever I say that, I think about the song By Money Long, Hours and Hours. I could do this for hours and hours. You're destined to have wealth. And spirit is bringing this into balance for you. But I'm also getting that twin flame. Like, you're destined also to have this connection, but the balance is also destined. Like, you have to have this balance. It's necessary for the success of this connection. And here goes the Four of Swords. There's still healing that's happening in regards to your money. There's a healing conversation coming in. That's two cards in regards to a healing conversation. Six of Swords to the Four of Swords, and also about peace of mind. Six of Swords is about moving from rough waters to calm waters. I'm also getting something about a cruise ship. That could be significant for someone. You could be worried about a trip coming up. But even with the Four of Swords, which is 10 swords, karmic endings and completion and a new cycle beginning, right? Wheel of Fortune energy with that 10. I'm getting a fated encounter. There is a fated conversation that's going to be had that's going to move things to calmer waters, and it's going to be very healing. And at the same time, these are two cards of like transition. Like, something is still coming into balance for this. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. We have the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. So heavy on a conversation coming in, very passionate direction with the Five of Wands. It's going to be a little bit of a conflict, a little bit of a challenge, right? To move to these calmer waters and have this healing conversation. I'm picking up on Mercury retrograde, so that could be very significant. That's going to be for about 3 weeks in November. Mercury retrograde is going to be starting on November the 9th, which is 9/11, the 9th day of the 11th month, 9/11. Could be critical. This person could literally contact you on the 9th of November, because they're nervous about this conversation. At the same time, they really want to rush in and have this conversation with you because they're feeling very passionate, very attractive, like wanting to have this new beginning. I was picking up on the Seven of Wands in a reading I did earlier on my TikTok. So this person feeling like they're ready to fight for this connection. And then we have Judgment to the Nine of Swords. So interesting, all of the swords we have coming out, which is about thoughts, communication, speaking, right? So the worry and you're learning that worry does not change an outcome. You're concerned about this. You're concerned about your money. The Nine of Swords coming out under the Five of Pentacles, it's like you're concerned about like how much longer is this going to take. But the nine is at the end of a cycle. But it's like you're feeling tired, you're exhausted. I'm getting burnout. It's hard for you to remain positive at the moment. And the King of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, and this energy is on top of the King of Swords. So there is that energy of you being strategic, calculated, discerning, like you have the ability to navigate this with power and authority, and you've been navigating it very well, but you are very tired and exhausted. And again, at the bottom of the deck was peace. That's what you don't see coming. And I see friendship as well. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So this could be about your spirit team assisting you through this hard time, because this is giving you a lot of anxiety. You could be experiencing shame about where you're at with your money right now. Getting dark night of the soul energy for this masculine, but also for you in regards to the changes that you're going through in your life. And 9 and 5 is 14. Again, temperance. This is assisting you to find balance, for you to be able to navigate change. You could have a life path 5. You could be heavy connected to the energy of the 5s, but you're learning how to navigate change, and it is giving you a lot of anxiety. You could be experiencing a lot of loss. You could have experienced a lot of loss in this year of the 9, and you're concerned because, again, you're experiencing burnout. You're concerned. You're committed to yourself, but you're nervous that this relationship, this karmic contract, this soulmate of yours, as if it's like they're not coming, but it's not. It's just that they're held up. Things are going at the pace that it's meant to. And here's Judgment under the Six of Swords, which is just literally what I was just saying. I wasn't looking at the card when I just said that, but then Spirit directed my attention to it. This is destined to come in. 20 plus 6 is 26, which is an 8. So there's karmic completion happening here. There's work that's being done in the spirit, and you're being guided. You could be pleading with the divine to give you peace of mind in regards to whatever this is that you're worried about. And I think about that because of the Judgment card and the fact that she's pleading with this angel. Judgment is typically about awakening, but it's interesting with this card. Intuitively, whenever I see it, it's as if this person has been begging, pleading to the divine, asking for relief. You could genuinely be, and it was just 2011 on the timer, as I just said that, which is interesting as far as the energy of 2 and 1 1, 1411. February the 11th could be significant. The 2nd of November could be significant, but you are praying and asking the divine for peace. Again, this is a collective read, but I'm picking up on a court case, on marriage, on partnership, on some sort of contract, on peace within your finances, on a peaceful conversation coming in. And again, in this on this channel, we pick up a lot on soulmates. We got the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Devil card here. So we have 666 out on the board. So definitely the energy of the Lovers, Gemini energy. Again, Mercury in retrograde, communication, speaking. There is some sort of important conversation that's destined to come in, and it is coming. And also relief for your situation, because asking you shall receive, knocking the door shall be open. What's the other one? Ask, knock. Okay, I can't remember, but it's something about the fact that you've been asking the divine for this. Ace of Cups, definitely about this love connection. Love for yourself, like whatever it is that's going to make you happy, but also in regards to this connection on your heart. God bless you, Blue. Blue is still here. I thought I was going to have to put her down 7 days in a row. The number 7, completion. 7 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles came up a couple times. The number 7 could be significant. July could be significant. Cancer, and even Gemini can be significant here. But Blue is still here. She's made it clear every single day that she's not ready to go. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. What other messages do we have for the collective? All right. And it is the 9 of Wands. So it's like you're at your last dance. You know, I'm hearing last dance, last chance for love. This is my last chance for romance tonight. You could be concerned that this is going to be the last opportunity. This conversation coming, it's like, and there's the 3 of Swords. So you are wanting this healing conversation again with the energy of the 3. The fact that there's 3 swords here that we can see, the person is reflecting on the 3 swords, the heartbreak, and then going into the 5 of Swords, ready to have that conversation, which could be a little bit of a challenge and bring a little bit of conflict, but it's absolutely necessary. So 9 of Wands here. And we have 2 9s on the bottom row. 7, 5, 6, 4. So very interesting how 4, 5, 6, 7. It seems out of order, but it's all here. And again, with the court case, out of order, like you're out of order. You could have said that to someone, again, relating something to a court case. But with the 9 of Wands, it's like you're tired, but you're you're feeling a little bit wounded. But on this card, the person is standing there calm. The person seems calm, even though they seem a little bit battered and bruised. You're calm. Even the 4 of Swords, it's calm, as if you're meditating on this, again, communing with spirit in regards to this. I did see the Death card earlier, and we have the 9 of Wands with the 4 of Swords, which is death. It's 13, death and transformation. One moment. Blue got out of her bed. I had to make sure we were all good with that. And we do have the King of Swords again at the bottom of the deck. So there is truth, clarity coming in. There is going to be a healing conversation that arrives from this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to also pull a card from my affirmations and scriptures deck. It's really cute. My Bahasa teacher gave me this. So it's English on one side and Bahasa on the other for me to learn the language of Indonesia, because I do live in Bali, Indonesia. So, all right, there it is. I am a child of God. Ooh, and I love this one right underneath it. I can have peace even when things are hard. I feel like this is something that Spirit is talking to you about right now. I think it was just 24:42 when I started to say that. So John 16:33, I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace in this world. You will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. So that is really important for you. And I'm hearing my old yoga teacher, I can do hard things. So you're learning how to find balance and embody peace, tranquility, and security, even when you're going through challenges in life. And again, we have I am a child of God, and there's friendship underneath the card of peace in this other oracle deck. And I'm hearing this song that I used to hear in church. I'm not a Christian, but I was raised Christian, and the Bible and things like that always come up. But there's a scripture, there's a song that says, I am a friend of God. It's a song called I am a friend of God. So this says, I am a child of God, yet to all who did receive him, to those who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God. You are a child of God. Peace is your birthright. Abundance is your birthright. So you being concerned, and it could be some sort of case, a court case that has something to do with money. So whatever it is, Spirit is wanting to let you know that yes, you feel worried about a relationship, about your finances, about some sort of contract or legalities or something like that. But peace is coming. Peace is what you don't see coming, even with all of the hardship that you've been facing, the fear, the anxiety, lacking confidence in your future. There is something that you're alchemizing in regards to you learning how to navigate change and hold uncertainty. So I am sending you guys so much love, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.